released, and we've sent a copy around. So let me tell you where that comes from. This is the policy proposal is to install an Inspector General of the Treasury. For too long, this office has been, major decisions have been influenced by political connections. And I'm going to start by talking about Benjamin Suarez. The facts that emerged in the sworn testimony in the trial of Benjamin Suarez were very, very troubling. Terribly troubling. We learned that Treasurer Josh Mandel, 2 or 3 months into his first term, met with Benjamin Suarez privately at his home. As a result of that meeting, he used his official office to threaten another state, and 3 days later, $100,000 began to pour into his campaign account. When you read this, it's no wonder people are frustrated with politicians. You need to look no further than Josh Mandel to see how bad it can get. But it's clear that pretty much since day one, Treasurer Josh Mandel has been more interested in what that office can do for his political career than what he can do for the people of Ohio. So we have the Benjamin Suarez issue. We have his use of of tax dollars for his campaign-style town halls, and the hiring of his campaign staff to manage your tax dollars. This office is just plagued with political connections and political bent. But look, it didn't start with Josh Mandel. The previous deputy treasurer, who's a Democrat, fled the country to avoid going to prison. 10 years ago, under Treasurer Joe Dieters, a Republican, a couple of his staffers were convicted of crimes. For too long, this office has had too much politics. Like I said before, there's nothing red or blue about balancing the state's checkbook. This is about math. This is about protecting the people's dreams. No one's offered an idea to prevent these things from happening again, but I do have an idea. My idea, the Inspector General of the Treasury. This would be an independent watchdog whose job would be to prevent, detect, and respond to any instances of fraud, waste, and abuse, corruption and mismanagement, including the ethical and political lapses that we've seen for 10 years. This person would be truly independent because they would be appointed by the 4 legislative leaders. So by definition, 2 Democrats and 2 Republicans. And they would be explicitly prohibited from engaging in any kind of partisan political activity, such as going to fundraisers or attending campaign rallies. Because this is where the money is. All of your money, of all the places in Ohio, this is where we need to have an independent watchdog.
So would that person just have purview over the treasurer's office?
Yes. Yes. I actually introduced legislation twice in the General Assembly to expand the purview of the current IG. The current IG is appointed by the governor and only oversees, only has legal authority over the government's cabinet and the agencies under the governor's control. The other 4 statewide offices, constitutional offices, each one of us, has no authority. So there's no one who can look over our shoulders. So I introduced legislation to expand the IG's authority over all the statewide offices, to have a bipartisan appointment process, such as the one I've introduced here, and to prohibit political activities. That's not going anywhere, so as the CEO of the Treasury, I will be able to structure my staff the way I see fit, and part of that is going to include the Inspector General of the Treasury.
The auditor talked about performance reviews for the different offices, so this would be something completely different than a performance review. I just want to know the differences there.
Yeah, well, a performance review is going to, we did these in the Air Force every year. We call them self-inspections. But a performance review is probably going to have a checklist of certain things that have to be looked at and established with guidelines based on the mission of the office. An Inspector General is a resource for everyone. For me, as the treasurer, if I had some decisions I wanted to make, such as relocating major investments for our state pension system, I could run it by the Inspector General to make sure that it passes muster. Any employee in the treasurer's office who has an idea for an improvement, improving efficiency, or has some concerns about something that might be untoward going on, can go to the IG. Any citizen of the state, including our newspapers, can contact the Inspector General to ask questions or to look into anything that's going on related to the Treasurer's office. So really a resource for everyone, a true independent watchdog.
You mentioned